What's your name, dear?
My name's Emily Kim.
How can I help you?
The problem is, Mr. Ward, I have straight A's. 5 of them are in AP classes. I do a sport, but I know I'm at a disadvantage. Ivy League schools want interesting stories, and I don't have one, so I need to know how to make my story interesting.
Why do you want an Ivy League?
Well, it's the only way I can make a difference.
I can't make your life more interesting, but colleges don't just want interesting stories. They want people who can make a difference in any situation.
I don't understand.
Here's my advice. Try doing speech and debate. It might be right up your alley. Coach Nick is a really good teacher, and he's going to be able to make your voice into your strongest asset.
I'll give it a shot.
All right, everybody, listen up. Really good news. They released debate topics. It's what we've been waiting for. Yeah, don't applaud too much. You're not going to like them. But I do have ballots from the previous tournament. Rock boys. All right. For my speechers, I'm going to talk to you guys later. So that brings us to our debaters. You guys know your tournament is in 2 weeks. Sitting here at your computers right now is exactly the kind of prep work you need to be doing in order for this tournament to be successful for you guys. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Coach. I don't think I can argue for this. I disagree. Can't we just choose our sides?
I'm going to stop you right there. You don't get a choice whether you agree or disagree with the prompt. You're in debate. Here's how you make a difference. When you have a prompt, you should be smart enough to argue both sides. Do you agree with that? Do you all agree with that? That you should be able to argue both sides of the issue. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
So, what is it you can't do?
For the judge's reference, I am on the affirmative. Because when we weigh the values of today's debate, my impact holds much more significance as hate crimes have decreased by 10.6% within the last 20 years due to affirmative actions. Affirmative action as a consideration of other ethnicities in order to counter the history of prejudice against people of color. Contention 1. My time begins now. Firstly, I would like to address my opponent's mistakes within the system. This is not simply a solidified counter to the bill of affirmative action. So, Judge, after today's debate, it becomes clear to see whose argument weighs more. When discussing the politics of affirmative action, we must take action to keep this policy in place. And we must affirm today's debate. Thank you.
Hey, Mrs. Kim. Yeah, come on. We want to give you an interview in front of the blue screen, all right? Yeah. Congratulations on winning nationals, by the way. Yeah. I want to ask you a couple questions about speech and debate. All right?
All right.
Just pull up my questions. And how are you feeling right now after winning nationals? Yeah.
Tired.
Tired? Yeah, I must bet. Yeah. All right then. Are we ready here? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna start the interview. So, how did you start off doing speech and debate?
Actually, my college counselor pretty much forced me into doing it.
Sounds like you didn't really like it at first. What made you change your mind?
You know, it took a lot of personal doubt for me to realize that I had the tools to make a difference. And through speech and debate, I've been able to learn that difference makers are the ones who understand the world.
So what motivates you to do speech and debate now?
Well, if I know that my voice makes a difference for one person, then I've positively impacted the world. That's the best feeling to me. just not only being able to articulate, but being able to take a stance on issues that are important to me.
So, what do you plan to do after high school?